The news is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Romney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon, Nail Spa and Barbershop, Tisley Cross Deliciously Smooth Cider, and Digicel, simply more speed, reliability and entertainment.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
Last week, the government of the Virgin Islands made an announcement that caught many by surprise: the suspension of all activities at the Ellis Thomas Downs at Seacoast Bay, Tortola. At that time, the BVI Horse Owners Association had cemented all their plans to have 5 races come September 18. This was after successfully putting on the August 2 races during the festival season.
Well, the only place I know that government will have that available land will be Anegada. That's being honest, flat.
Wow.
We look at Parkwood Pond, where they have the old heat dump down in Seacoast Bay before, but that belongs to the Smiths, Dr. Smiths and family. So it still means that is another negotiation have to be had in order to obtain that as well. So the only land that I know the government have a Paraquita Bay, but why take away the little agriculture piece that we have that we hope to get some food supply started to do that. So my thing is Anegada. Why Anegada? If we go to Anegada, we can create the Belmont situation. We know horse racing is one of the biggest sport nearly within the entire world atmosphere. Dubai, 13 million, the World Cup. It's a lot of money involved. And now we have the pari-mutuel betting situation, the Game Act been passed. You're looking at where you can even do the, Barbados have the Cockspur. We could hold probably the Caribbean Classic, but we'll have some place to be able to do that because the big plane can land on the airport in Anegada by expansion. You develop the economy in Anegada where you can put more homes and hotels. You have the big area for the international track that would meet. We could still train on the small track in Tortola. And we just we sail to go to St. Thomas, we sail to go to St. Croix, we just sail across for the week before the race. St. Thomas do likewise. But the foreign country, like I've been to St. Lucia when they open their track, they can fly down. Barbados can fly down, Antigua can come down. There's the Caribbean Classic. St. Thomas just opened the door for the rest of the Caribbean to come in and visit without the visa situation. So we're talking about moving the people in the Caribbean, around the Caribbean, thus helping to grow and build our economy. Yes, we have to know, we have to scrutinize very carefully. We put the proper measures in place, security-wise, screening, scanning, to be sure that they're in, they're out. But the possibility to make it happen is there. It's just for us to open our eyes and just got to decide we're gonna go and do it or we're not gonna go and do it. So it's a challenge, and it's gonna take a lot of guts to go to the challenge. But if we intend to make the economy work, we're going to have to find other means of being able to create a better tourism product by having people move. And, people can stay in Tortola and fly across the day after. You got the big rich guys flying down in their jet, landing in Anegada in the airport. They go. It can happen because horse racing is one of the, to me, besides basketball in America, pays some of the most money.
Wow.
So,
wow. And this has been a discussion of the past?
It's a discussion that we are looking at. Some sort of it was thrown on the table before. I guess you need the right people to the table because to me, sometimes how I look at it, if I don't understand it, I don't benefit from it, then I'm not getting involved with it. And I think that sometimes is like, okay, you're the exceptional journalist. I don't know about journalism. I can't come over your chair. I have to stay on the other side of the table. But I believe I can come on your side and do what you're doing and then make a mess of it before we have the dialogue. And I think sometimes we need to create more dialogues, better dialogues, in order for us to be able to understand how we can grow together.
Now on September 8th, the government stated, quote, "The public is advised, effective immediately and until further notice, the portion of land at the Ellis Thomas Downs, which is owned by the Thomas family, may not be utilized in any way by the government, its agent and or assigns. This includes the Horse Owners Association and any person connected therein." Many have suggested various possible solutions to this issue, one being securing a parcel of flat land owned by government. But just where might that be? Meantime, the BVI Horse Owners Association is moving ahead with an activity on a section of the Ellis Thomas Downs that is owned by the government of the Virgin Islands. With this JTV News Update, Kathy Richards.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Fizzly Cross Cider. Fizzly Cross Cider. Deliciously smooth.
Hey, you. Put on some muscle?
I did?
No.
Rapid growth and reliance on digital systems has opened new vulnerabilities, and additional layers of cybersecurity are required to combat sophisticated cyber attacks. Simply Secure's security management solution helps overcome these challenges. Our service includes 24/7 protection for network devices, computers and servers with automatic restoration, security audits, and penetration testing. Don't wait for disaster to strike. Contact us today.